Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm AmandaMuse, and we are getting spooky today. It is spooky season. There's even a dog growling because apparently it's that spooky outside. What's the problem? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some costume ideas. I have two Mr. Dress-Up style trunks right beside me here, filled to the brim with Halloween costumes. Some for my kids, most of them for myself because I'm the only one whose body isn't really shifting and changing that much. If you've got kids, you know what I'm saying. Halloween costumes, they grow out of them. You gotta hand them off to other people, donate them to thrift shops, that kind of thing. But we're gonna get into some fun costume ideas today. But first, I'm going to light my very spooky Halloween candle. This is Drunk Pumpkin from my shop, hellofriendo.com. I'm gonna leave some links below. We have a beautiful collection of handmade, hand-poured, created by my amazing husband in our home. We have our original collection, which contains various scents, and then we also come out with Halloween scents. So we have a few left of the Drunk Pumpkin. We have Smoked Vanilla and Witch's Brew. You've got to check them out. Check the links below. But let's light this so we can create the spooky energy in my office today. We're gonna start with what I'm actually gonna wear for this Halloween. Step one, chapeau. Kind of obsessed with this purple black cape. I don't know that I've ever been a witch for Halloween, so this is new. Now, I will likely be wearing black pants, black jacket, this over top, maybe some gloves because it does get cold on Halloween in Canada. Ta-da! Now the cute thing about this particular cape, and capes are always a really good investment because you can reuse them year and year again. You take off the hat, you do some like seriously heavy, maybe some goth makeup. I don't know what. All of a sudden, look at this fancy little, you could wear a black dress and you're just like this creature of the night. I don't know, I'm coming up with names now. But I'm a fan, love the cape. This is another fun one. I actually bought this one for my husband a few years back. Now I'm an astronaut. Ta-da! Again, you can see this is a jumpsuit. You can layer it with like a whole sweatsuit underneath. Warning though, it is a little bit warm, so I'd actually picked this one up for my son to match. To be honest, he could probably still wear it this year if he wanted to. But yeah, you got options, you know? Little mommy and me, daddy and me costume, parent and me, you know. To the moon! Also, how cute is this shirt that Dean had designed for me? I just love it. Okay, moving on. Last year, I had made this really cool costume as a fortune teller. And there's such amazing things that you can find at the thrift store, like this little bolero jacket, that you can just have fun with this if you wanted to. Like, this is the fun part of Halloween, is you don't necessarily have to have a specific item, but it could be clothing items that you just would never wear any other time. I just found a onesie buried in there, and I think I'll keep it out because it's just one of those things that, you know, it's pretty fun for kids to shoot around town with and wear for pajama day at school. I do love these themed things. I had picked up this light up headband at a Cirque du Soleil event, which is so fun. You know, again, things that like, what am I ever gonna do with a light up flower crown when I'm not at a Cirque du Soleil event? You feel me? Always fun. I kind of forgot that this thing lit up. Now I feel like wearing it for the rest of the day. I'm not sure my kids would appreciate that at school pickup. Anyhow, there's headbands. We have a flower crown that actually I'm going to keep out for my daughter because this year she's going as an evil fairy. I got her a satin green dress, thrifted, with a white sweater and the green wings, and she's gonna kind of mess up the dress and make it look very worn in, but she might like to wear it with this little headband. I had received this turkey hat at a turkey event press trip that I had done, and it's one of my most prized possessions. I mean, how often do you get a turkey hat? I should have worn it this weekend. I kind of forgot about it. We just had the Canadian Thanksgiving. But I mean, like, gobble gobble, what? We've got some wigs. This would be really good I wore this for the fortune teller with my little, bolero jacket, and I had this big fortune teller box. If I can find some photos, I'll put them in. You could always throw on a hat. Let's see. Now we got a hat. Got a little Dorothy costume. Can I get it up over these hips? We'll see. Now, I would definitely wear pants with this. But there you go, you throw on a little Dorothy costume. There's no place like home, you know what I mean? Praise be, mother truckers, you know what I mean? There are arms that go with this. Now, any Handmaid's Tale fans out there? It was actually filmed in the city that I live, so I really feel like I'm like representing. I don't know what I'm representing, but when I wear this, it does have little arms which are hidden deep in one of my boxes, but this is one of my favorite costumes. I might pull this out for this year. Hard to say. If you're not as adventurous, or maybe just like really not into the whole like wear a costume thing, a mask can go a long way. You can just bust out a really pretty, oh, this is such a pretty mask actually. Just like a little pretty mask, wear all black. I mean, it doesn't have to be over the top, but I just think it's a little bit of whimsy, when you get into the celebration mode. I tend to pick up most of my costumes at our local thrift store because they just happen to have so many. And what's great is when you're searching through the new costumes, they often have older costumes, so things that people have donated back. And I got this, I guess it could be a vampire cape or a devil's cape. I got it for like $4. Jack is looking to be a devil for Halloween this year, so I picked up some red face makeup. I'm gonna paint his whole face red. He's got the little horns, what would this be? His stick, I don't know. And of course the cape, and he's like, significantly shorter than me, so it just blows out behind him and he looks fabulous, and he'll wear all black and layered, because that's the thing, right? Even with both of my kids, it's like, where are the layers? Because you're gonna get cold, but they are running around because they're kids, and this is what you do at Halloween. So there are some fun ideas. No matter what though, it's all for fun. So if you get to go out and go trick-or-treating, have some fun, man. Let your kids have some fun. Maybe you're staying home, getting dressed up, handing out candy. Either way, it'll be good times. It's just once a year, right? And that is a wrap. I love Halloween. I love the fun, the playfulness, the creative energy that comes about with my kids and the costumes they want to create. And honestly, I've always loved it. If there was ever a Halloween party that I was invited to, I was going. I've always dressed up, even if I didn't go out. There was maybe a couple of years in my 20s where I lived in a condo and there just were not children coming door to door. But trust me, I found a way to wear a costume to work. Like, you gotta have some fun with it, Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween, and that's it. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.